Ricky Nixon's nightmare, claims of sex, drugs and a notorious teenager. How could it happen again? A second young child killed in a suburban driveway. Bank wars, what major lenders are doing to win you over. And world-first vision of an Australian commando raid in Afghanistan.
This is 7 News with Jennifer Keyte.
Good evening. AFL player-manager Ricky Nixon has admitted having inappropriate dealings with a St Kilda schoolgirl after being caught on camera visiting her city hotel. But the 47-year-old refused to respond to the allegations today, leaving the teenager to explain what happened.
Ricky Nixon was in no mood for visitors today.
A little boy has been killed after being run over in his driveway, the second such tragedy in Melbourne in a week. His friends and relatives have begged other parents to be aware of the dangers of kids and cars.
On a mild Friday night, the 4 Perella kids were playing in their yard when a neighbour driving on their shared driveway stopped to say hello. 17-month-old Pio was playing in the sandpit but ran across the driveway just as she was pulling out to go.
Police are hunting an armed and dangerous man over the fatal stabbing of 2 men in Moe overnight. Cameron Bowe is in Moe, where residents are in shock, Cam.
Jen, 2 young men have lost their lives after a dispute over car parking escalated into a fatal confrontation.
Police are investigating the stabbing of a bouncer outside a South Bank nightclub. 3 Asian men jumped out of a gold-coloured sedan before allegedly stabbing the 28-year-old security guard. He was taken to hospital with wounds to his leg and stomach. The gold sedan was seen parked at a fast food restaurant nearby. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Financial experts are warning customers to carefully examine the offers from a battle amongst Australia's big 4 banks. City editor Dean Felton joins us. Dean, the competition among the banks continues to hot up.
Yes, Jen, the NAB fired the first shot earlier this week, but it hasn't taken long for its competitors to respond. The latest offering is from the Commonwealth, a fistful of dollars for customers who'll switch from the NAB.
Pensioners and other concession card holders will receive a discount on electricity bills for the whole year. The 17.5% discount currently on offer for 6 months will be extended from March the 1st. The Premier says struggling families need a break.
More than 800,000 people benefiting, and we believe this will be a significant benefit to Victorian families.
The discount is expected to cost $370 million over 4 years. Police have arrested and charged an 18-year-old Sunshine man over the theft of hundreds of dollars donated to Victorian flood victims. The man was chased from a West Sunshine shop after allegedly snatching the donation tin.
Police have located him in a surrounding street, so we're very happy that we found him, and it's a good result in the end.
He'll appear in the Sunshine Magistrates Court at a later date. World-first video has been released of a raid by Australian Special Forces soldiers in Afghanistan. Some experts believe the leaking of the dramatic battle video is linked to the upcoming trial of 3 commandos. And ahead in 7 News, one of our best-known Australians faces his biggest challenge. What caused this on-air brain freeze? A reporter's live medical emergency. And where's Elliot? A Werribee icon bird-napped from his cage. Australian television host and entertainer Ian Turpie has been diagnosed with cancer. The 67-year-old released a statement through his website confirming he will begin treatment on Monday. Turpie's media career has spanned 50 years. He's best known for hosting The Price is Right, Press Your Luck and Supermarket Sweep. An entertainment reporter who started talking gibberish during a news cross at the Grammys has spoken about her on-air medical scare. She was diagnosed with a complicated migraine, which triggered stroke-like symptoms, leaving viewers wondering what was wrong. Police are searching for thieves who stole a Werribee icon. Elliot and other exotic parrots were taken from Animal House Pet Shop in Rushfords Lane. Owner Connie Borg is heartbroken after hand-rearing the well-known bird, which could say about 50 words.
People used to come into the shop just to speak to Elliot because he used to always have a conversation with everybody.
The birds are estimated to be worth $4,000. 5,500 competitors will compete tomorrow at Elwood in the Southern Hemisphere's biggest triathlon. It'll be the first of the Nissan BIW Corporate Series to be held in all capital cities as well as the Gold Coast. Today, competitors' bikes were put under lock and key, ready for tomorrow's 7:30 a.m. start. Time for sport with Tim Watson, and James Hird is off to a perfect start.
Yes, Jan, it was a good night for Hirdy and the Bombers, but it could be the end for Brendan Favola plus Tata. The Rebels outclassed in their debut. And the fastest horse in the world makes it 9 from 9. Brendan Favola's career at Brisbane appears all but over. The club is expected to make a decision on his future in the next couple of days, and even coach Michael Voss admits his football ability may not be enough to save him. Still on AFL, and James Hird's coaching career is off to a good start. Essendon has crushed Brisbane by 62 points and then recovered from a slow start to record a thrilling draw against St Kilda. And Jen, a glimpse of the future tonight, the Gold Coast stepping out against Greater Western Sydney for the first time. Good to see Sheeds right back in the thick of things too.
Indeed, can't wait. Thank you very much, Tim. In a moment, all the latest weather details, and David Brown learns why his kitchen rules. Just before we go to the weather, David Brown has the latest in his series on life in Victoria's state schools. This time he explores a kids' cafe in Mentone.
This is Mentone Park's primary take on My Kitchen Rules, but instead of competing against each other, the students in Kids Cafe work together. And today they're preparing a 3-course lunch. What are you doing with the leek?
We're doing a vegetable frittata with a leek.
Ah, a vegetable frittata that has a leek. Teamwork's the key in a well-run kitchen. Lucinda is working on dessert, the sauce for a sticky date pudding.
It's made of cream, butter, brown sugar and golden syrup.
It's one of my favourites. The food and service was brilliant. All the top kitchens use fresh produce. You can't go past your very own veggie garden. Have a look at the zucchinis. The beans were hard to find, but there were plenty of sunflower seeds. The Kids Cafe at Mentone Park Primary is a hit on so many levels. David Brown, 7 News.
Looks great. Well, it was pretty windy, warm and steamy in Melbourne today, but it should cool off tomorrow. After a low of 19.8, we reached a top of 28.7 just after midday. Right now, it's around 25. A low-pressure system near King Island will continue to drift southeastwards overnight. A weak cold front will cross Victoria on Sunday, while a high-pressure system forms over waters south of the Bight. Around the country tomorrow, mostly fine in Brisbane, 35, a shower or two in Sydney and 30, windy with a few showers in Hobart, a morning shower and 23 in Adelaide, and a cloudy 29 in Perth. For Victoria tomorrow, isolated showers mainly on and south of the ranges, a cool to mild and partly cloudy day with moderate to fresh southwesterly winds. And for Melbourne, cloudy with isolated showers developing during the morning and clearing during the afternoon. A low of 19 tonight and a top of 22. And looking further ahead, a morning shower or two on Monday, then a mainly fine week, morning cloud, then sunny midweek, and mostly sunny by the weekend. And that's 7 News. For now, from the team, have a lovely evening and good night.